government. They demand that we follow their template and the precedents that were set by other First Nations. Mind you, the access that they're given doesn't reflect our culture, our spirituality, and our balance and our connection to our mother. But we see that. So at what point in time, I ask everyone here, do we realize that the federal and the provincial governments of this country are not our friends, but our adversaries? How many of our people must suffer before we realize that their only interest to it is extinguishing Aboriginal right? And I am hoping here today that with such a powerful organization, that there is no more status quo, that this is the time for the Aboriginal people to be free, to develop their own access to each individual resource based on the needs of their communities, their nation, done under our traditional guidelines and structures. We are the Mi'kmaq. We encompass Newfoundland, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, parts of Maine, and Nova Scotia. We have European contact for well over 500 years. We have survived, our language has survived, our culture has survived, and we have become strong enough to develop a future for ourselves. The fight is long and hard. Some of us have been beaten. Some of us have been tear gassed. Some of us, the good people that you see here before us today, are considered criminals by Canadian society. I don't see no criminals here. I see heroes that are willing to sacrifice their life for the benefit of all the Native children throughout Turtle Island.
Hello? Yeah. Chris?
What more sacrifices must we endure before the federal government realizes that all we are asking is for our freedom? When Burnt Church got her ambushed and under siege for 5 to 6 weeks, wherever you turned there was RCMP. Mind you, they were there, quote unquote, for our protection.
It's good.
But with protection like that, you don't need any enemies. So I'm asking everyone here today to continue their support and hopefully to see the impact of a tiny First Nation such as Escanobidich that has such a spiritual connection to the sea that is an integral part of our people's development and future. That you see this as an example that if one community can wake a nation, imagine what all of us can do together. So I'm asking for support and understanding that we are not the difficult ones, that we are not the stubborn ones. We are the people that are fighting for the future of our children. And I'm hoping that here today that there is an enlightenment amongst us all, that we take this example and we demand, and like I said, when that doesn't work, we take what is rightfully ours. So on behalf of Escanobidich and our people, we thank you once again for your support. Thank you.
We want to thank Brian for the presentation and the delegation that he has with him.